Welcome back, ladies and gents. So today we're going to be looking at adding a coloured border to your image mask camera border. We'll get the words right, but we're also going to add a little twist to it by giving your channel control to change to a random colour with channel points. So let's get into it. So before we start, we are going to need a couple of little bits to add on. So a couple of plugins for your OBS. So we're going to go down to here. We're going to go to streamFX. We're going to need this. To do this, we go to the downloads. They are in some alpha testing for some 11.0 and stuff like that. So you can go to your the current releases and go from there, but either way you can go to executable, when I get my words right, and download it and then run the executable. Then we are going to need also move transition, like literally my favourite plugin, 100%. I don't think my stream would run without this plugin. OBS Exceldro even has done an amazing job with this OBS plugin. And it keeps adding more and more to it, so download it. You need this in your OBS. Obviously OBS Studio, not slobs. We don't do slobs here, alright? We don't do slobs. Right, anyway. So we're going to go back, once we've done all these and we've installed them without OBS open, we're just going to close that. We've got obviously our image mask already on from the previous video. If you haven't watched the previous video, link is in the description. We're going to add some filters. Okay, so assuming you've installed them all correctly, you're going to first off you're going to have streamFX. We're going to press OK, and it gives you all these options. Right. One thing I will say is important which order these go in. So you have to have streamFX below image mask, or else it won't work. So we are going to find outline. We can set the colour to whatever we like because we're going to change it anyway, so it's irrelevant. But we'll say red for the moment. We're not going to do the offset. We'll just leave that as it is. In fact, that needs to be 0 because I'm not messing around with that. So we're going to make this outline width a bit wider. We'll say around about 13, whatever. That looks nice there, I think. So we can do the sharpness as well and make it a bit. Anyway, so you got your colour, and it matches any image mask. So it'll copy across and it will keep its shape around any image mask. So we've changed that. It keeps the shape. We go to star. There you go, star. So we'll leave it at that one for now. The next bit we're going to need is another filter. We're going to right click. We're going to zoom in on this. We're going to go to move value. Right. So recently, I can't remember exactly when, Exceldro added so you can have a randomizer section on this filter. So we're going to select the filter we want to randomize. It's called streamFX, like we've got. It's not a single setting, we want a random setting. But the setting we do need to choose, we do need to set the actual setting we're going to change, which is the outline colour. So it gives you your red, and that's what we have. I've done a little bit of testing, and I think it's pretty obvious, but it's going to select white, we're going to select black, and this way, I'm going to I like to have a little bit longer duration on it, so we're going to call it 1,000 milliseconds per second. And we're going to show it works, we just click the eye, and it changes to a random colour in that wheel. So some of them aren't great, obviously, but you can get some nice vibrant colours throughout that. Keep pressing it and it'll keep changing it, but we want to let our chat control this. So we're going to need some form of something that can trigger this move value filter, even, because every time we trigger it, it changes the camera border. So I use Leon board, or I'm going to use BikuBot in this instance because we've been doing a lot of content on them. We're just going to bin this one off for now because we've already made it. So that was a little sneak preview. We're going to call this one random cam color. We're going to give it a cost of say 100, and that will save that in there. But we need to add in an OBS bit, so we're going to drag and drop that. As we've seen in the previous video, when we're creating a channel point, we're going to do filter visibility, video capture device, which is the one that's on, which I've called it on there. If you've got a lot more sources, then you'll have a list as long as it is. So we're then going to select move value. I'm going to leave it as that. So you can put in another bit. You can put in the sounds if you want to. You can put a pause in before it finishes, stuff like that. But all this is going to do is, because the filter it does, it toggles it on and it toggles it off. To test it, we can just press the play button, and there we go. You can see it is changing it. You can see it in the background there. So when we press that, it changes it. So what we can do to make sure we create the channel point is we save it. I always forget to save it on BikuBot, but save it. It's the same as pressing done on your onboard or what. And I will admit I've not used StreamFX too much, so if there's a way that you have to make sure it saves it on that, you do. So once we've done that, we can minimize that. We can press close on that. We go to your channel points, we redeem, and it changes it. So as you can see, it works absolutely flawlessly. So it's just another channel point that you can add in, and it gives a little bit of control to your chat and your viewers. And you can charge it whatever you like. It really doesn't matter, obviously. So yeah, thank you once again, ladies and gents. We're going to make it a little bit bigger. Thank you once again. We'll catch you in the next one. Please do like the video. Do subscribe if you're not already. And catch you in the next one. Bye.